Good morning, students. Now, my name is Janish Patel and I have come here to solve one of the most irritating question of the 12th science student, and that would be, what about my chemistry practical? How can I perform my chemistry practical? So let me tell you guys, I am going to help you with your chemistry practicals because it is very easy for you guys. If you pay attention what I am trying to say, I am 100% sure that you will get a very decent amount of marks in your chemistry practicals. So we are going to discuss chemistry but in a different field, in a practical field, and we are going to perform your chemistry practicals. But before we start our chemical procedure and all the practicals, we are going to need some of the books, some of the instruments, and I am going to give you that particular list. Okay, that sounds good, right? So let's start that. First of all, which book are you going to need? Which book will be necessary for chemistry practicals? Let's write it down on the board. The first book you will require, that will be chemistry journal. The first book you will require, that will be your reading book, or you can say journal, where you can write all your chemistry practicals. Journal of standard 12th for chemistry. That will be the first book that will be necessary for you, because in your board examination this book has 4 marks from 50. Okay, your exam paper contains 3 particular practicals, and that 3 practical has weightage of 40 marks. Now remaining 10 marks will be from Viva and from this book. This journal contains 4 mark of your exam. Remember that. So write down your journal very carefully and very beautifully. Okay. The next book you will require, that will be textbook of chemistry practicals. Second book you will require will be textbook of chemistry practical. Like the regular textbook part 1, part 2, there is a textbook for practicals also for standard 12th. So you will require that particular textbook, because in inorganic compounds we have to conduct many different tests, and that particular tests are given in this book. That's why this book is necessary for you guys. Okay, so before you see any of the practical lectures, you have to purchase these 2 books. One will be the journal, another one will be the textbook of chemistry practical. Okay, that was about the books. Now, which type of materials you are going to need in your exam? How much thing you should carry with your bag? Okay, let's make a list of that particular things. The first one will be pens. Right, obvious thing, pens. Which pens? Blue pens and black pens. A decent point pens. Okay, the second thing you will require will be pencil. Okay, you can imagine now what I am going to write on the board. The third thing will be eraser. Fourth will be sharpener. फिर Next one will be scale. After that, especially for the chemistry, you will require test tubes, borosilicate glass test tubes. How much? 10 test tubes will be required for your chemistry practicals. Okay. After that, I have given one number again. So these are the things you are going to keep with your books. Okay. Now you have to wear lab coat. You have to wear a lab coat, which is also known as an apron, the white apron, for the safety of your clothes and body. You have to use lab coat. It is compulsory in your board examination. So these are the things that you are going to need for the chemistry practicals. Okay, there are many other instruments, many other materials, but that will be given by your exam center. So there is nothing to worry about, because these things are very simple and you can purchase it by any stationery, right? Now let's talk about our practicals. Which type of practicals will be there? Okay, so there are total 3 types of practicals which will be asked in your exam. Part 1. Your part 1 is of 16 marks in your Gujarat board. Part 1 is of 16 marks, which contains redox titration. Part 1 contains redox titration, in the sense your experiment number 1 and 2. The first 2 experiments are of redox titration. Now what is redox titration? It is a quite simple titration. First of all, what is titration? Titration means there is something acidic, there is something basic. You are reacting both of them and you will get salt and water. That particular reaction is known as a neutralization reaction, right? But what about if concentration of any one of them is missing? You have 2 solutions. One of the solution is gas, it is 0.1 molar, in the sense its molarity is 0.1. And I do not know about this base. What will be the concentration of this base? So for that purpose, whichever practical we are going to perform is known as a titration practical. We will use some instruments in the lab and we will calculate the concentration of the missing solution. And if we do this titration in any redox reaction, okay, what is redox reaction? Oxidation and reduction occurs simultaneously, is known as a redox reaction. So any redox reaction, if we use any redox reaction in the titration, that will become redox titration. After that, your part B, in the sense second part consists of 2 different practicals. This practical also has 16 mark and the third practical will have 8 mark of the weightage. Now another 16 mark practical, it is a identification of cation and anion in inorganic compound. you have one particular inorganic compound. Obviously that inorganic compound is going to be containing of one positive radical and one negative radical. Now that particular positive and negative radicals will be discovered in the laboratory by doing some different test. So there are total 6 practicals, 6 different salts will be discovered by this practical. In your journal, experiment number 15 to 20. After that, the third particular portion, the third practical which they are going to ask in your board examination will be identification of functional group of organic compound. They will give you one organic compound and you have to discover which functional group that particular organic compound have. Again, there are 6 different practicals for this portion also. Your journal will tell you that experiment number 24 to 29 are of this kind. So total 2 practicals for the redox titration, 6 practical for the inorganic compound and 6 practical for the organic compound. Total you will perform 14 practical with me. Sounds nice, right? These 14 practicals are going to be asked in your board examination, but listen carefully. In your journal you will see that there is total 37 practicals are there. That's why I have given the numbers. First 2 experiments, 15 to 20, 24 to 29. These all experiments are going to be asked in your board examination. The remaining practicals has been eliminated due to the COVID-19. So in the next lecture, our first lecture will be of redox titration and we are going to start our first experiment. So are you guys excited? I am already aware of that you guys are waiting for these lectures, and we are going to bang this experiment in the next lecture, experiment 1. So that would be all for this introduction. Thank you so much.